Good morning, students. And today we are going to see the remaining problems in exercise 4.1 combinatorics and mathematical induction, sums 14 to 16. Right. Now find the value of, here we are going to see factorial. Okay. So factorial is new to you. I'll explain how to do factorial. Okay. 6, there is an exclamatory mark, isn't it? So you have to say that as factorial. 6 factorial. Factorial means you have to start from the number what is given here, which is 6. So 6 into one number less from 6, which is 5. Then less from 5 is 4, then 3, then 2, till 1 you have to write it. Can you understand? Starting from 6, reducing one number in decreasing order, you have to write till from 1. Then multiply all, you will get the answer, which is 720, which is called as factorial. You have to do for all the numbers. 5 factorial means 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, like that way. Okay. Then what about 1 factorial is 1. There is 0 factorial also. 0 factorial is also is equal to 1. That is very important. Right? Okay. So numbers must be, that means it should be a natural number starting from 1. Suppose if it is 0 factorial means it is 1. So there is no negative number in the factorial. Okay. Now second subdivision, 4 factorial plus 5 factorial. So 4 factorial is written as it is. 5 factorial can be written as 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, isn't it? I have stopped up to 4 factorial. You can stop up to what number you want. So 5 into 4 factorial. I didn't write 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So 5 into 4 factorial. Why did I stop at 4 factorial? The reason is, see, I can take here also 4 factorial, here also 4 factorial. I can take 4 factorial outside in common. So I have taken 4 factorial outside. So here I have only 1. Here I have 5. So it is 1 plus 5. So what is 4 factorial? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1, which is 24. 1 plus 5 is 6. So 24 into 6 is 144. Subdivision 3. 3 factorial minus 2 factorial. So 3 factorial is the biggest number. So I can write as 3 into 2 factorial minus this 2 factorial is written. Can you understand? So from these two terms, I can take the 2 factorial outside. So here I have 3, here I have 1. So 3 minus 1. What is 2 factorial? 2 into 1, which is 2. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 into 2 is 4. Okay, now sum number 4. 3 factorial into 4 factorial. So multiplication, we cannot do like previously what we have done in addition and also in subtraction. You have to multiply separately. Okay, so 3 factorial can be written as 3 into 2. Okay, that means 3 into 2 into 1. So I didn't write it. 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So multiplying all the terms, you have got the answer 144. Sum number 5. 12 factorial divided by 9 factorial into 3 factorial. Okay, that is a division, and also in the denominator you have multiplication. Now see, in the division I have 9 factorial. So what I am going to do is, in the numerator, 12 factorial can be written as 12 into, 11 into, 10 into, 9 factorial I stopped. I didn't continue it. Why did I stop here at 9 factorial? Means in the denominator also I have 9 factorial. So I can easily cancel the 9 factorial in the denominator with the numerator. Can you understand? That's why I stopped it. So 9 factorial and 9 factorial is cancelled. The denominator, this 3 factorial can be written as 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so 3 into 2 I have written, which is 6. So 6 cancels with 12 2 times. So 2 into 11 into 10. Okay, this is here 2 into 11 into 10. So multiplying that, you have got the answer 220. Right? So this is the way factorial. So factorial, once again I will say that factorial, it should be a positive number. Okay, so it's a natural number. You can start from the number what is given and reduce, right, in descending order till 1. 1 factorial is 1, 0 factorial is also 1, which is very important. There is no negative numbers in the factorial. Sum number 15. Okay, sorry, subdivision 6. Now n plus 3 factorial divided by n plus 1 factorial. So if there is no numbers, if you have like variable like this, means first of all you must identify which is the biggest number. The numerator is the biggest number. How we can find? Means substitute any natural number here. Suppose I put 2. So 2 plus 3 is 5. Here 2 plus 3 is 3. So the numerator number is the biggest number. So the biggest number you can expand it. Like what is the meaning of factorial? You have to write the first number, then reduce one number and write the second number. So n plus 3 minus 1 means 3 minus 1 is what? 2. So it is n plus 2. Again I reduce 1 means it is n plus 1. I stopped it. The reason is due in the denominator also I have n plus 1, so I can easily cancel. Can you understand? Now the final answer is n plus 3 into n plus 2. Sum number 15, evaluate n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial when n is equal to 6 and r is equal to 12. So now you have to substitute the value 6 in n and 2 in r. Okay, so in the numerator also we have n, in the denominator also we have n. So keep that in mind. So substituting that, so in the place I have substituted 6, isn't it? And this is also 6, and this is 2, and this is 2. So that is substituted here. So 6 factorial, isn't it? 6 factorial can be written as 6 into 5 into 4 factorial. I stopped. The reason is the denominator 6 minus 2 is what? 4 factorial. So the 4 factorial and 4 factorial can be easily cancelled. That's why I start in the numerator up to 4 factorial. So 4 factorial and the 4 factorial is cancelled, and the 2 can also be cancelled. So what we can do, 2 is cancelled with 3, you have got 3, 6 you have got 3, so 3 into 5 is 15. So such a way subdivision 2 can also be done, which is left as home assignment. You can do it as homework. Okay. Subdivision 3 I do it for any n. What do you mean by for any n? That means the n value is not given. So you have to write n as n only. R is equal to 2. Okay. So n is written as it is. In the place of r alone, I have replaced r by 2. So n factorial and this is n minus 2 factorial. So here n factorial, this is a factorial, this is a factorial. I told you to find the biggest number. So n, substitute any value, natural number. Suppose if you put 2 means it is 2 factorial. Here 2 minus 2 it is 0 factorial. So this is the biggest number. So n factorial, n is written. The next number how will you write? I have to reduce descending order. So n subtract 1 means n minus 1. Again I subtract 1 means n minus 2. I stop it. The reason is in the denominator also I have n minus 2. So this and this can be cancelled. So finally you have got the answer. What? It is cancelled. Finally you have got n into n minus 1. And what is the 2 factorial? 2 into 1, which is 2. So that's all about this subdivision. I'll get into the last problem of this exercise. Find the value of n if n plus 1 factorial, which is equal to 20 into n minus 1 factorial. Okay, right. Now write the question. Now I told that to find the biggest number. This is the biggest number, isn't it? For example, if I substitute 2 means 2 plus 1 is 3 factorial, 2 minus 1 is 2 factorial. So this is the biggest number. Expand this. So how will you expand n plus 1? Subtracting 1 means it is n. Then subtracting 1 is n minus 1. N plus 1, n minus 1, and I stopped it. Why? The right hand side I have got n minus 1 factorial. So this n minus 1 factorial and this n minus 1 factorial will be cancelled. Right. Now, while after cancelling I have got n into n plus 1 into n, which is equal to 20. So this 20 can be written as 5 into 4, isn't it? So this is n plus 1. This is n plus 1 and this is n, isn't it? So this is 4. When you add 1 to the number, you will got 5. So this is 5 and this is 4. So n is equal to 4. You can also do like multiplying inside. You will get a quadratic fraction. You will solve it. You will get two numbers. One will be a negative number. Since n cannot be negative, I told that factorial number cannot be negative. Leaving that, you will get the answer for that. That is also another method. So here the value is n. N is equal to 4. Subdivision 2 says 1 by 8 factorial plus 1 by 9 factorial, which is equal to n by 10 factorial. So this is the biggest number, and the next biggest number is this. So I have to expand this and this to get 8 factorial. So 1 by 8 factorial, 9 factorial can be written as 9 into 8 factorial, subtracting 1 from 9, and this 10 factorial is just 10 into 9 into 8 factorial. So here also I have 8 factorial, here also I have 8 factorial, here also I have 8 factorial. So 3 places I have 8 factorial. Now what I am going to do is I am going to take the 8 factorial outside in the left hand side as well as in the right hand side. So taking 8 factorial from the left hand side means it is 1 by 8 factorial. Here the 1 by 8 factorial is taken outside, isn't it? So it is 1 by 1, which is 1, plus here the 8 factorial is taken outside, so it is 1 by 9. So it is 1 by 9. So I can write this as 1 plus 1 by 9, and this side it is as it is. Here in the left hand side 8 factorial is cancelled, and it's also in the right hand side 8 factorial is cancelled. Can you understand? So cancelling 8 factorial on both sides I have only this number. I can take LCM, isn't it? So 9 into 1 is 9 plus 1 is 10. So it is 10 by 9. That is the step I can written here. So it is 10 by 9 which is written. And now what I am going to do is, see here also I have 9 divided by 10 into 9. So cancelling 8 factorial on both the sides. So now you see 9 and 9 we have in the denominator. So this 9 and this 9 can be cancelled. Bringing this 10 to this side, n is equal to 10 into 10. So finally you have got 10 into 10 is equal to 100. So n value is 100. So that's all. We have completed this exercise. That's all. Thank you.